What's up, y'all? Alvin here, and I just wanted to share a little life lesson I learned as a fly fishing guide. But I think this is a life lesson that can apply to a lot of different occupations or just situations in your life. Okay, so story starts early to mid 90s. I'm working at the Austin Angler Fly Shop and I start guiding. And fast forward to 2004, July of 2004, the fly shop closes down. So at that point, I decide I'm going to be a full-time fly fishing guide. Guide in Central Texas for a while, and then realize, you know what? It's hot here, at least during the summer. So I decide I'm going to go to the mountains to Colorado to be a fly fishing guide during the summer, get out of the Texas heat. So I call up an old contact that I have that owns a fly shop in Colorado. And, he's like, yeah, man, come on up. You can guide, bring your clients and let's have at it. So I get to Colorado and I'm thinking, man, I've been guiding almost 10 years at this point. So I'm going to just roll up in there and just immediately be at the top of the totem pole and be working every day and just living life. And, everything's going to be great, right? Wrong. I get there. Bill Perry, the guy that owns the shop, tells me like, yeah, man, I don't know how many trips I'm going to be able to give you. You're the new guy. And once you work in the shop one day a week and I can pay you and then you can try to book yourself some trips the rest of the week. And I'm like, dang, I didn't want to work in the fly shop. I'd worked in the fly shop for a long time. But I did it, and slowly but surely, I worked my way up. And a decade later, I'm one of the top guides in that area, working as many days as I want, and it's great. But it took a while, even though I'd already been guiding a while. And so, one of the things I've noticed as somebody who owns a guide business and works with guides, and occasionally I'll have somebody show up and they've been guiding for a long time somewhere else, but they're a new guide in our area, and maybe they kind of get their feelings hurt because all of a sudden they got to start all over again. But that's just how it is. Just because you're more experienced in general, maybe somebody is more experienced specifically on the area that you're in, the area that they've been learning for years. And just because you may know more about some other fishery doesn't guarantee that you're going to be the best at this new fishery. I think that is the same way in a lot of circumstances in life. And not only that, just having some humility, being willing to start over, being willing to work with the rest of the team. I think that's a big part of it. Once I realized I was going to have to work my way up in Colorado, that helped me have a little bit of humility, that helped me try to be more of a team player. And then that way, the rest of the crew actually was wanting to help me out. They saw like, hey, this guy's really willing to work his way up to the top, and he's got all this experience, but I've only been at it for a couple of years, and he's asking me for help. And I think that it was a really good experience for me to realize like, you can always be a team player, and that's never going to be a bad move. So yeah. I guess the whole point of this is just to not get too full of yourself and not think that you're too good to learn from somebody else, or too good to have to start over, or too good to be like, support or whatever. All right. I should probably be going to bed right now, but I was just kind of excited about that, just looking back and feeling good about some of the things that I've gone through that maybe initially I didn't really feel like were good things that didn't really like make me happy in the moment, but in the long run have made me feel much better, made me feel like, yes, I can learn. I can continue to make myself better. And at the same time, I can help other people be better. So that's all. Hope y'all are having a good day, and I will see you in the next one.